Hey there guys, it's Chris from the Collective again, and our next army overview is my Space Wolves, and I'm not got as much as Luke did in his video. So we might as well get started.
Right.
So we're going to start off with my HQs, which are, I believe, here, here and here.
Which one are you going to show first?
And first, I might as well go straight off and show you Krom, because he's the prettiest, and he's from the Stormclaw set, which...
You see okay?
Yeah.
Which is...
That's my hand signals.
It's a nice set. It came with pretty much all of my Grey Hunters.
Grey Hunter.
Almost called them tacticals.
See, we know nothing about your army, so you can't be like, hey, that's a Grey Hunter.
So, pretty much,
Terrible.
Krom's from Stormclaw. He likes fighting orcs.
What is
By
that?
the seams of it, anyway.
That book is...
This book has a picture of Krom on the front, and the orcs. And so, that's where I got that from, but he's been assimilated into mine army, which is the 13th Company, which is a company I made up myself, technically.
That's always where the best stuff comes in.
Yeah. And,
making it up.
Yeah.
And it pretty much focuses on my actual captain here being dishonoured, and then having to build a company on his dishonour.
So this is the Marines that want to follow him?
Pardon?
Do they want to follow him?
Yeah, this is all the people that want to follow him.
Right.
And a lot of it's unpainted at the moment because it's freshly built.
At least they've been primed.
Yeah, they've been primed, so that's not too bad. And then we'll go on to, I believe he's a HQ. Yes, the Rune Priest, which we saw in the last video, was Pilgrim. And he's only called Pilgrim because in his backstory he came from the mountains and travelled down to be with such a promising young wolf lord.
I like it.
And then we'll go straight on to my captain, who comes with this dog that came from the mysterious mason.
I'll just show you.
Oh, the mysterious mason. I think I had a ton of those.
This guy. Actually, that backpack's one of mine.
Yeah.
I think you could bring him a bit closer.
Okay.
It'll like...
I wasn't sure if it go out.
Does it focus?
Does it focus?
No,
You tell me.
It doesn't seem to be focusing.
You can zoom out a little bit.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
But
That's
he's got 13
If
written.
I can zoom in on it.
He's got 13 written on his shoulder pad to show the 13th Company.
It's right there.
That's good.
The little black spot is the company insignia because it represents the black obsidian stone on the Grand Annulus of Space Wolves.
See, that's all stuff I don't understand.
Yeah,
I got like a vague
But
understanding.
it's all in that book.
There's a big circle and it's got a slab of obsidian that's black that represents the 13th Company.
Charlie!
Charlie, the wolf, will be made into an actual Fenrisian wolf at some point.
Because you can get those, can't you?
Yeah.
You get those.
You get the cyber wolf.
Yeah, that's what
Give him a
I'm debating.
cyber
Yeah.
tail.
Oh yeah.
That'll class it as a cyber wolf.
Metal Carnage.
Metal Carnage Fenris.
And then we will move on to my elites, which are mainly my Terminators, which are all named. I have pretty much named almost everything in the army. Whether it's written on the base or not, it's got a name.
They'll have a name.
So we've got One Eye, which his actual name is Hakon. One Eye.
Can fit that on the base.
I don't remember what Hakon means, but it means something in Nordic.
You went on like Google, didn't you?
Yeah, I just went on to Nordic baby names. And then we have Grinder.com, I mean,
Why?
just Grinder.
That was just a silly joke.
He's got the assault cannon, and he's got blood on his face because he paints his helmet with the blood of his enemies.
There we are, look at that.
That's good.
That focus.
I did not notice that before. Like how all these chains go through. That looks.
That is cool, yeah.
It's like the whole Devastator set along with the Terminator. That looks good.
And then from there we will move on to Raoul, which is pretty much, he's not got anything special about him, apart from he has a power fist with hazard lines on it.
Yeah, like what I tried to do with mine. Oh, sorry.
There we are, look at that.
And
We've given a bit more.
he's not really got anything special apart from he kills policemen.
Please.
Why did he kill policemen?
Ramo.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And So he was a pain to paint because of the little wolf things on him. And then we've got the old man Fjord, it's not a very obvious reference at all to what that's supposed to be referencing.
There we are, zoomed out a
Here's
bit.
a tip, just take out the J.
Change letters. Hammers.
Is it by any chance Thor?
No, it's Loki.
Oh, damn it, I was close.
And then we've got Brynjar, which means in Nordic warrior in armour, I believe.
Google.
Google.
You've saved us once again. Thanks, Google. Come on. Focus.
How you got it?
There we are.
Yes.
And he has a chain wrist.
We'll have to get a wash on his face and stuff.
He's the dirty boy.
He's a dirty boy.
He needs a wash.
It's time for him to take a shower.
And then my final elite is my lone wolf, which is Bob.
I killed him.
Bob.
Look at the last video because he died.
Yeah.
It seems darker than the rest.
Let's get a
Is there
nice
reason?
zoom in on him.
Is there...
He was.
It's so blurry.
Yeah,
No.
it didn't work.
I don't know why he seems darker than the rest.
There we are.
actually.
It does seem like it, or maybe it's just me. I don't know.
It's because you haven't painted his face.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He hasn't got the other features to stand
Yeah.
out.
And then from him,
Yeah, it's got the nice tail thing on the back.
we'll move out onto the troops, which consist of one set of 5 Grey Hunters that contain my very disappointing plasma gun from Sunwolf, who was called Sunwolf because
Sorry, just me.
because that's, I think, the name of a plasma gun or something.
It's also the name of a dead guy.
It is.
Him. He's the dead guy.
He blew himself up. Disappointment to the whole army.
I laughed so hard at that.
In that squad we have one guy with, well, 2 guys with chainswords, 3 guys with chainswords, should I say. 2 with bolters as well, and 1 with a bolt pistol, and then 1 guy with, god damn it, you fail me, 1 with an axe, double-handed axe. Very exactly the same as that lone wolf that I've got. Apart from his face is different.
Salty pork.
And then we have another
Sorry.
set of 5 Grey Hunters that are the actual first squad I got.
Bring one of them. Bring the best one close.
And then that's the leader.
Ooh. Is he okay?
And yeah, he's fine. Yeah. And
He's got like a nice red hand.
yeah,
Let's go
he's got
closer.
nice red hands. I think I was gonna call him
You move
Gandalf
this.
Bloodhand.
You move over there, Luke. Try and get the light.
Gandalf Redface. That's what it
Alright,
was.
bring him
I'll
closer again.
call him.
On,
Is
a
it-
little bit. Out. Out.
I'm gonna be here forever if you do.
There we go.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Gandalf Redfist, who, in my backstory for him, when he was a younger Grey Hunter, that was renowned for ripping people's hearts out.
That's great.
And so
Kalimar.
and so they decided to make him give him a power fist that was red.
See, that makes sense now.
And-
Before you just looked at a guy with a
And
red
then
power
there's
fist
this
to me.
guy that's Stubbs. And Stubbs is
Bring
quite an
Stubbs
important
closer.
character.
Oh, Stubbs. I remember why he was called
is
that.
very important because
Well-
we gotta get the camera to focus because it's not
because
wanting to.
unlike a normal space wolf, you can see the difference in arms.
Hold on.
Possibly.
Focus a little. There we go. Bring him closer. Okay, I can see that.
You can see the difference in the length of arms from the shoulder
He's
pad.
got a shorter arm, is what we're
Yeah.
saying.
So that was
If you can't tell, just take a word for it.
We'll take a
yeah.
picture.
It's unpainted. The pictures will be on Tumblr again at some point over the next few days, maybe.
Yay.
And he was, in actual fact, he was a messed up kit bash that
Kit
that
bash.
we had to quickly figure out how to give him a chainsaw again because the kit bash messed up.
All the best models come from Kit Bash.
So we had to cut half
Human.
of his arm off and put it on.
Oh my
but
god,
in
turbogons.
the lore for him, I decided that he was gonna be like, he's gonna have, when he took all the mutations and everything to become a space marine, his arm didn't grow And so he's got a normal man's arm.
Is that one of the side effects when they put the Canis thing in?
Yeah, that's the Canis helix.
I knew a bit about it. Look at that. There's something.
Everybody's impressed.
Drunk the Canis helix,
Clap
and his arm
now.
didn't grow. So he's got a gammy arm. And then we move on to the 10. I don't remember if they're blood claws or grey hunters. I think it depends on how I decide to field them. I think they're mostly grey hunters. There's one guy with a power fist that's got an orc head.
Let me do it.
Take that.
Can you see okay?
Oh, that's nice.
And that's going to be painted up at some point, and I've got all the paints for it.
I like that. It gives a bit of difference
And then-
to the all same looking Space Marines.
And then this is Half Hair. His name is.
Half hair, because
Oh my god, that haircut. How does even somebody get that kind of haircut anyway?
from a very experienced salon person, hairdresser.
Where would they find someone like that
I don't
specialized
know.
on
There's a lot of
Fenris?
people in space.
Fenris. Like, it's like
Just remember there were Nazis on Fenris.
Wait.
Until.
We'll tell you about that one in a minute.
That's just silly. But it is.
So he's got the lightning claws.
I do like the lightning claw guy.
Yeah.
Why is it always like whenever I bought this kit, there's always a guy like that with the lightning claws.
Yeah,
That's just
like-
a thing. He's like, come
Because
on.
it sort of looks more like to me as like, listen, I just like lightning claws.
And then we have the other disappointing plasma gun just there. That doesn't need to go to the camera. There's nothing special.
Apart from his
Is
dead
right?
corpse.
Is there? Right, gotcha.
And then we move on to the last, but certainly not least.
The Devastators.
important.
Oh, the long fangs, aren't they?
Yeah, they're long fangs. And
More
this
recognition
comprises of a long fang ancient, which is where we're going to start this.
This
And
happens.
this-
Could be the most interesting squad.
This is the most interesting squad.
Actually, it looks better on camera than it does in real life.
Yeah, if you can't
In real
tell,
life.
go like make him go up like sideways, because you could see the layers of blood.
That's
like
yeah. There's a lot of paint.
you
On
can
there.
see that red dot there. That is a different layer of paint.
Yeah.
Bring him back
He
into
was-
the camera.
He's had many layers.
He's had many layers. He's been many people. Now he's just
a guy.
a guy that
He's just been primed. Now it's just like
Yeah.
his face.
He suffocates under his own
he's
paint.
from Mysterious Mason.
Mason just gives.
Mysterious
He's the
Man
giver.
Mason.
And then we have
He's a ninja.
Mysterious Man Mason
Yeah.
Mikisugi.
this one. This one's very important.
The focus.
Oh, that focus.
Zoom
There
out
we
a bit.
go.
There we are. Oh, there we are.
And he's got a knife, and
He
he's
has-
got a gun, and his name is John Wolfenstein,
As decided by me.
as decided by Brandon. In our last battle, the battle report was of, you could see the harpy that was attacking them.
And there's
And
that one
because he
guy.
was the last person in the squad alive, he had the name John Wolfenstein.
Yes, his name.
We decided it was Wolfenstein because there was one point Nazis on Fenris, and he was single-handedly
killed them
responsible
all.
for taking them down.
As you can
And
see,
killing them.
there's no Nazis on Fenris.
And now there's no Nazis on
Did
Fenris.
his job.
I mean, if anybody tried to say no, it didn't happen, it's like,
So
where are the
are they?
Nazis?
Yeah, you don't see it. It's like the ninja that killed the purple tiger. You don't see
Yeah.
the purple tiger anymore. Killed it. That'd be dumb.
So yeah, that's pretty much my Space Wolves 13th Company.
Also, the harpy is now, what is its name?
Harriet the Harpy.
Now they have an eternal grudge.
Yeah. And
Even in death, he has grudges.
No, he didn't die.
he didn't
Oh, wait,
die.
that's the point about
yeah.
it. He didn't die.
That's not like Jiras, Luke. See, he's one guy with a grudge against Terrence that didn't die.
Admittedly, he was quite lucky, much like that Guardian in that game.
Seriously, if the game had ended at 4, I could have killed him.
Yeah.
I would have gone on to have tried and murdered him.
And he'd have probably survived.
But with my luck with Termagant's trying to kill one guy running away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's the whole thing, and this has been Chris from the Collective and my Space Wolf Army.
That's Luke. He cried. And I'm in the camera.
Juris is dead.
Cry every time.
Cry every time.
What's the next video going to be? For
Bradley's out
Going to be Bradley Zelda, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
Ooh, camera at work.
No way.
Magical cut editing right here.
Yes. We're doing an army overview, so I'll be around at your house, or you can be at my house, or you can be at Luke's.
So going in the
Or
outtakes.
it's a bigger one. Probably do yours and Liam's at least.
Privacy.
Free.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Thumb wars loop.
How do you thumb war?
Okay, let's go.
You were constructing the great man. Yeah. Yeah, so...
Tell me the submission loop.
Oh no!